Hello and welcome to the Dave and Josh show. I'm Dave and my co-host.
And I'm Josh.
Well, how's it been?
How's it been? It's been very well since the last time we've recorded, which was about an hour ago. But yes, it's been great.
Yeah, I mean, you've done a lot in an hour. All I've done is eat lunch and sit here and wait for you to come back.
Well,
like a dog waiting for its owner to come back home.
I don't know. Well, I've done a run. That didn't prove too difficult. I've been doing this Garmin thing, as I've mentioned in a previous podcast. I've been doing this run thing, and it's progressively getting harder. But then all of a sudden, it just gave me like a fucking mammoth task on Saturday, and I had to run by a load of protesters and all sorts. And today was a bit easier, and then it gets harder Wednesday, and then Saturday it just fucks me. It's meant to be. People are going to laugh at this. I'm meant to be running 5k, so 5 kilometers, which is like 3.3 miles or something, and I can't run for shit. So I'm training to do that, and then so Saturday was 2 miles, straight 2 miles, and then this Saturday is going to be 4 miles. But it's meant to be a gradual thing. So good luck to my legs, because they're going to be nice and sore, and I'm going to be nice and out of breath. So here's to being healthy, which is something we were discussing actually before we press record. You said about your diet.
Yes, last year I screwed my back up. I don't know how. It's probably because I put a shitload of weight on.
We also said you didn't. So
I went. Me and my 10-year-old nephew fuck about all the time. Just he's trained to be a boxer. So I went to pick him up like I usually do, and my fucking back popped, and I collapsed on the floor. I couldn't breathe. Holy shit, I can't speak.
I had actually a similar situation. Well, I picked up my nephew, who's, this is embarrassing because he's a lot younger, so he's probably going to be a lot lighter. But I actually had a little bit of an injury from a mosh pit, right? And on my right shoulder. And then I picked up my fucking nephew, and it just felt like it come out of my, like, it didn't fall out, but it kind of felt like it went in and out, or out and in. And I was like, whoa, for like my shoulders. And I can literally feel pain in my shoulder blade right now. So send a chiropractor any second.
That's what you get for trying to get into the McDonald's play area.
But I was literally holding like that, and it's fucking...
So I picked my nephew up, underarm, like I used to, and my back went... I dropped. I couldn't breathe. Everyone was laughing at me, thinking I was joking, until I started punching the floor because I couldn't breathe. Mum looked at my face, so I was turning different fucking colours. And she was like, "Oh, I thought you was joking," until you started turning purple.
I thought that was a trick.
No. So it got worse. So I went to a chiropractor, and he basically said, "You're fat." He didn't say it in such a horrible way, but he said, "You're fat. You're overweight. You're overweight for the height you are as well. So you need to lose weight, because if not, your back's not going to heal. Nothing else is going to work. And all you're going to do is, before you hit 30, you'll be in hospital having a triple bypass."
Okay.
So I had to sort my dog out at the time, because she had it wasn't a cancerous tumor. It's just a big
tumor,
cyst/fat spot.
Yeah.
So we were sorting her out, because there was like a 10% chance that she was going to survive the operation.
Yeah.
Luckily, she's still with us, because she's a stubborn old dog. She takes after me. And so I couldn't go back for another appointment. So every time I called for another appointment, they wouldn't answer. Mum was making excuses up for them. I said, "Stop with the bullshit," because as much as I want to think, they're too busy to answer, it's bullshit, because they had 4 people on the desk. Chiropractors aren't that fucking busy. It turns out it's because we missed one appointment and we won't pay up front. Won't pay like £600 up front to get 14 sessions out the way. Okay. So as soon as he said I had to lose weight, I went to the local store and I bought a load of fresh food. And since the beginning of this year, I've taken out. I do have setbacks. I do have days where I do like snack and whatnot, but I don't over snack like I used to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am closer to 20 stone now from nearly 25. It works. You just have to cut your shit out.
Yes.
So I don't have butter that often. Only if I've got no sauce, I need to have bread in a sandwich or something.
Some sort of like moisture.
Well, yeah, you
get some thick water.
Oh yeah. If you've seen the last episode, we're planning on, when we get a few more subscribers, we're planning on doing the thick water challenge. But I think it'll be interesting.
Part of me hopes that we don't get any subscribers because I really don't want to do that challenge. I'll give it a go though. Fuck it.
But yeah, I've got out all the shit. I have a day where I specifically have
Specifically, yes, yeah.
Where I'll have like a bit more junk food.
Yeah.
Than I have throughout the week or whatever. So like I don't eat biscuits or anything. So on that day I'll have like 2 or 3 biscuits.
Yeah.
But I have my meals in reverse. It depends on the day and how hungry I feel on the day. But I usually have 1.5 meals. And then I'll have a bowl of cereals before I go to bed. Because there's nothing worse going to bed on an empty stomach.
There isn't. As long as you're not having too much sugar before you go to bed, like in terms of...
no.
Because otherwise it'll be hyping you up just before you go to bed and you think, well...
I have coffee before I go to bed. I don't think sugar's going to affect me.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I don't... Look how dark my coffee actually is. That's believe it or not, that's light compared to how I usually have it.
How many ice cubes do you need for it? I know making it cold, but fucking hell.
It's so I don't have to go and get another drink. I wait for the ice cubes to melt. Tops it back up.
Science, bitch.
Yeah. No, but honestly, fucking ice has helped a lot because it tricks your mind into thinking you're eating.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you're already skinny and you're trying to lose weight, don't fucking do it because it's pointless. Even if you think you're fat, you're not.
But a lot of people use, say, like a smaller plate. So they'll basically your mind subliminally, and this is good sort of. If you're taking anything from this, is that your plate size? Yeah. See. If you take anything from this episode, then use a smaller plate because your mind subliminally says, I will finish this plate. And if you're having a smaller plate, it's not as much as a normal plate. So you'll say, I'm full. You're more likely to say you're full having a smaller plate than having a big plate with less amount. Yeah.
See, I only use a big plate is if I'm having noodles, or cold noodles, because I cook them and then I rinse them off in cold water. And then I mix them with salad. And I'll have chicken. Or I'll have a steak what I've cooked or whatever. But I found out the biggest reason why I was putting weight on was because I was eating frozen food. Not saying that or processed food where you only have to put it in the oven for like 10
minutes.
Yeah. I'm not saying it has the effect as it did on me with everyone. I'm saying that if you've got a slow metabolism, you're best off cooking from fresh if you can afford to.
Well, I actually tried to be more vegetarian, like before I moved, because I eat a lot of meat. I eat a lot of meat, but I try to cut that down, and then just entirely not have it for a whole week. And I done fine, but I actually found that I was eating a lot unhealthier because a lot of replacement stuff for a vegetarian meat-based or meat, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm fucking having a meltdown here. The replacements. I need me some of your iced coffee. A lot of the meat replacement vegan vegetarian meals are still packed full of like shit, basically. I don't know how to word it. There's some great ones out there, but like some of the ones at like your general superstores, Tesco and all that sort of lark, yeah, they're not all that good. You have to eat leafy sort of vegetable things completely from scratch. When I'd done this, I was like, well, okay, let me do what I normally do. So like a meat, I can't even think. It's like a katsu curry. I'd make all that, and then I'd buy something that's literally like pre-breaded, which
that's what fucks everything up.
Yeah, and it would be like frozen and that sort of stuff, rather than buying like, I'll just don't have fucking meat to it, just have the sauce and salad or rice.
See, that fake burger, that fake meat what they fetched out, it's actually more unhealthy for you than actual meat is.
Well, that seems to be a similarity with a lot of things. It's you think about the McDonald's salad or whatever it is. It's like some of that's apparently, whether it's true or not, apparently it's got more like salt or sugar in than like most of the Big Macs. What's the point?
Well, Subways. If you've noticed in the past 10 years, Subways no longer say eat fresh.
Oh, really? I've not noticed.
Because they didn't want that to don't want anything to do with Jared, and that was his catchphrase. Holy shit! And also, someone found out the shit they used to keep the salad fresh, because it's very rare. It's very rare. 1 second, sorry. It's very rare for the salad to go bad.
Yeah.
So they don't change it out that often. And I'll send you the video to it so you can have a watch. There's a guy who looks at all the ingredients for Subways, and the stuff what's in a yoga mat, what's been put onto the salad and inside the bread. So that's why the bread lasts so long without going mouldy.
It's strange.
It's, you know, I mean, I'm not saying anything bad against Subways. I used to eat it a lot. But now, not from watching the video or anything, I lost the taste for it from how much I ate.
Yeah.
And now when I go past the store, I can't handle the smell.
I'm not a big fan of Subway. I just find they're sort of bland, and you go in there and I like, well, there's a few things I can say about them, but they're just not the freshest things. Are they the freshest company? Are they?
No.
I won't go into depth, but like, the way they handle their food.
No fast food place, even if it says it's 100% fresh, it's not. What? Unless you're watching them, like by McDonald's, they say their burgers are fresh. They're not. They're pre-cooked. Same with Burger King.
Well, yeah, you go into them, and I had someone else say that to me. And if you go into McDonald's, they don't really hide it. Well, they're not trying to hide it, I don't think. But you ever notice they have like little trays? I don't work in Tesco, so people will be able to inform me if they do work at Tesco. McDonald's. They have little trays and stuff where they put like the patties that's pre-cooked, but that warms it up just so when you have it. And that's the thing, you'll never have a hot McDonald's.
See, when
big up Five Guys, you can see it being cooked and given to you straight away. It's nice and warm.
But say with Urban, Urban's fucking beautiful. It's like Five Guys, but it's like £10 cheaper than Five Guys.
Yeah, so that's money. That's money. Dig at Five Guys, so expensive.
But you pay for what you get.
Yeah,
It's only like going to a restaurant or a pub and buying a burger and stuff. And you go to a restaurant and buy one of the ultra deluxe burgers. You're looking at £20 odd for the deluxe thing. So get a deluxe from McDonald's, from Urban or Five Guys. It's a lot cheaper in, you know. But if you go to McDonald's, if you're a family of four, you go to McDonald's, you're going to spend 40 quid if you're all going to have decent sized meals.
yeah, I'd say so.
So you go to Urban, you spend 30 quid on 4 burgers, your drinks, and a large chips, what feeds 4 people.
Yeah, I mean, I usually when it's me and my missus, I was going to say other half. We're not married.
Oh, you might as well be.
Yeah. But when we've gone Five Guys, yeah, 2 of us is usually around £25-26. You think that is fucking mental. That's for literally chips, a burger, and a drink. Like, I'd say bottomless drink. That's a Nando's term, isn't it? But like, yeah, just a drink you can.
All the drinks from the States, believe it or not.
What about them from the States?
The term bottomless drinks comes from the States.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because obviously over there, if you buy like, oh, got water on my keyboard. If you've got, I don't know, you go to 7-Eleven, one of the gas stations over there, you can buy their mug and it's got a barcode. You can go to any 7-Eleven, well, you used to when I lived over there, and you could refill it as many times as you want and just pay 99 cents each time. But then if you go to like a shopping outlet,
that's a good idea.
And you buy a bottomless drink at a fast food joint, as long as you've got that cup, you can go back and refill it. No matter whereabouts you've been. If you've still got that container, you can refill it.
That is a really good idea, because I drove to Lake District in October last year, and I live obviously near London, so that's quite a trek. It was the longest journey I've ever driven, and I stopped off like two, 3 times. I think I was fucking exhausted. I don't often do long journeys anyway in the car, but each time I was having coffee, stretch my legs, have coffee and whatever. If you had some sort of thing like that and you was like, oh yeah, well, this welcome break station, whatever you call it, just buy a mug and then you can go up and down, even if it was like one journey. So you're like, oh, it only lasts for a day, or I've got like 2 coffees for free.
It's like when you go to Universal Studios.
Yeah.
If you go to one of their indoor restaurants and you buy one of their big plastic container cups, I think I've got one somewhere. If you
expensive, man.
They're about $5.
Oh, well, yeah.
They're about $5, but then it's like you buy a tag for $2 and then you scan this barcode on your cup. As long as you've prepaid the $2, there's a time limit on it. So you refill it, then you have to wait about an hour and a half before you can go and refill it again. Yeah, which is fair.
Yeah,
I mean,
you do get piss takers, don't you?
Yeah, especially when it comes to the Brits and stuff. People say the Americans are bad. It's not. I've seen it. It's the fucking Brits, especially the little shits. The little kids and stuff who think they can push it and take a sip, switch it over, take another sip, switch it over. That's why they had to put time limit on it. Yeah,
I feel like in a sense, though, where America has that quite often, stuff like bottomless drinks, you can't really tell. You're not really getting anything for free if it's quite common. In this country, you have to pay for every single thing you do. So if you have something like bottomless drinks at Nando's, everyone, all of a sudden I'm going to like mix like Fanta with lemonade and Coke with Sprite and whatever else. So then it becomes, I'll experiment because I never get this opportunity. Little shit UK people, little British people.
But yeah,